Now we're going to look at equipment. This module looks at the equipment that you may have at your disposal. It will discuss how you can use it safely and the important issues that you need to consider at any incidents that you attend. Now let's look at cutters. Cutters. These are used to cut through vehicle components in order to remove certain areas of the vehicle. Now in addition, they can be used to make relief cuts which allow for the displacement of vehicle components in dash pull or roof flapping operations. So you need these to gain access. And they are available in different designs depending on the type of cut required. And this is what they look like. As you can see there's the blades. You've got a carrying handle which you should always use to carry them in, a carrying handle. There's your control handle for open and close, and you've got your flexible hoses. Now this video is going to show you the cutters carrying out a relief cut on a post. That was a relief cut on a post. Now this video is going to show you a very simple cut, enabling you to remove the boot which is cutting through the struts, the vehicle struts. Now you may have to start to cut through windows to get through. Again, cutters can do this. This shows you here the cutter's cutting through a window. Now those videos showed you the cutters in operation. Now I want you to go through a few points that you need to remember when using cutters. Now again, always remember to place the cutters at an angle of 90 degrees to the cutting surface. As you can see here, make sure 90 degrees to the cutting edge. You've got to remember that. You also remember to put the blades as far as possible over the object to be cut, as shown here. Do not use the tips to do the cutting. Get the blades well in there. Now there's various types of blades available which can be used for different application. And here's showing you there's 4 different types of blades for various applications there. What about spreaders? Now spreaders have 3 main functions. You've got 3 main functions of spreaders. The first one's quite easy, spreading. But you've also got squeezing and pulling. So spreaders can spread, squeeze and pull. They can crush or squeeze the metal together, creating a weak fulcrum point or areas for cutting. So use your spreaders to gain access for your cutters. And they can also spread components apart, again to gain access, possibly for doing some cutting. Now the third function is performed by using chain adapters on the tips. So you put chain adapters on the tips when it's fully open and they can pull by closing. And it makes it easier for the spreaders to pull things together. This video is going to show you how the spreaders can squeeze the fender. Watch this. This video is going to show you how the spreaders can be used to spread the B-post to gain access. And this video here is going to show you how the spreaders can be used to carry out a dash lift. So that was a dash lift using the spreaders. Now let's look at the spreaders here and go through all the different parts of it. As you can see the spreaders there, there's what you got, there's the tips. There, that's the area there is called the arms of the spreaders, there's the arms. Clearly there, that's your carrying handle, which don't forget, all equipment must be carried by the carrying handle. And you've got a control handle there for opening and closing the spreaders. And you've got your flexible hoses. So that's what they look like. Now these have got different shaped tips for various applications. As you can see here, you've got pulling attachments, you've got spreading tips, and you can also have cutting tips. You can have tips that actually will be able to cut as well. So you can get various attachments for the spreaders. Let's look now at the combi tools. Now these versatile tools combine a spreader and cutter in one tool. So it's got a spreading and cutter in one. It's called a combi tool. However, due to the combination of functions, you get some sacrifices in spreading and cutting. These abilities are to be expected. So a combi tool won't be as good as spreaders and cutters together, but it does give a combination of both, but they won't be quite as good as the individual ones. As with spreaders, pulling accessories can be used again with these tools, and it shows you here what you got there. You've got your tips, your blades, your carrying handle, your control handle, and your flexible hoses. Now this video is going to show you the combi tool in action. This picture here is going to show you the combi tool over a locking mechanism. Can you see there? The combi tool has been open it up to get access to the hinges, the locking mechanism to be able to remove a door. Now, as I've shown you now, the combi tool is a powerful and versatile tool which offers many uses in an incident. Now, let's look at rams now. Rams, as you can see here, these are rams. Now, these are used predominantly for pushing vehicle components apart, and they make use of their very powerful hydraulic pistons. Now, some have got a telescopic design that makes it possible to have a large ramming length while still being small enough to fit into small places. So they've actually got a telescope, they can actually go quite large. Now, some rams have replaceable heads, making it possible to use accessory tips for other applications like using pulling chain, tips and chains. So you can get accessories for the end of them. And this shows you here the main components. You've got a cylinder there, you've got your plunger, carrying handle, again another cylinder there, you've got a grip head and you've got your main control handle. Now rams, this video is going to show you how the rams are used to carry out a dash roll. Just shows you the rams in operation. And this video here is going to show you how the rams are used to carry out an inverted roof flap. Now this picture here shows you when the rams are fully extended. You see how far they're, how wide they go? That's when the rams there are fully expanded. So they do quite large. Now it's very important with the rams to have good handle control. As you can see here, this picture here shows good handle control with the rams, safe, accessible use. Now rams can be used to create space for rescuers to gain access to carry out certain tasks, as you can see here. Again, this is showing you how it's gaining access and it's maintaining stability of the vehicle. They can be used to carry out dash rolls, as I've shown you a video, and this here shows you a dash roll here, again this picture. So rams offer the rescuer a wide range of roles when carrying out an extrication. So rams, really good facilities. Let's look now at hydraulic pumps. Hydraulic pumps, as you can see here. Now these pumps come in a number of types, ranging from simple one-stage pumps to three-stage high-volume pumps. And they're primarily used as a backup pump or in situations where petrol-driven pumps are not appropriate. In other words, anywhere in explosive atmosphere or it's a confined space where you can't get rid of the fumes. What about lightweight pumps then? Now these lightweight, compact petrol-powered pumps that again are extremely portable or lightweight. The mobility offered by these pumps makes them ideal for use in remote or hard-to-reach areas. This is what it looks like here. You've got a 4-stroke engine, there's your selection valve, and you've got a 2-stage pump in there. This shows you a picture here of the pump in operation. What about multi-purpose pumps then? Well, these hydraulic pumps can be powered by petrol, diesel or electric motors. They have the ability to run two or more tools simultaneously. Now, due to their weight, they are generally mounted in the rescue truck itself or can be carried away from the vehicle. But they operate a few pieces of equipment. And these can be supplied with hose storage reels which can be attached, or you can have them mounted separately. Depends if you open the vehicle or not. Let's go through the various parts of the pump. As you can see here, there's your hose reel, you've got a 4-stroke engine and you've got a selection valve. And as you can see, at this particular one, it's got two pieces of equipment linked to the same pump. Now, multi-purpose pumps, you can get variations of these, as you can see here. This is a 3-tool hydraulic pump. So you can have three tools instead of 2. This is a whole matro 3-stage pump. Now, these are also available in lightweight form, as you can see here, that can be carried by one rescuer. So one person can carry these if you're going to get to a certain area. And you can also get self-contained pumps. Now, these type enable the rescuer to operate in remote and difficult to reach locations such as ravines and in a confined space. And they also have multiple applications and are driven either by rechargeable batteries or manual power. These are the parts of the self-contained pump, as you can see. You've got your blade, your spreading tips, there's your battery, power there, your control handle and your hand. But these are lightweight, these are. As you can see here, it can be used to carry to hard, unaccessible areas, such as mountain sides. Can you see there? He's got an attachment, taking it down the side of the mountain. That's how lightweight it is, and that's how frequent it is. You can also get a model just dedicated just for cutting, as you can see here. So it's not different functions, it's just for cutting. Now that completes this module.